Hello friends, welcome to Let's Crack UPSC CSE English in our crash course targeted for Prelims 2021. Inspire. Now we will see Article 315 to Article 323 mentioned in our Constitution. So let's start today's session. It's my pleasure to welcome you all on Unacademy, India's largest learning platform. It's me, Rushikesh Inamdar, guiding UPSC aspirants from last 8 years. You can follow me on Unacademy and you can join our Telegram group to get daily updates regarding civil services preparation. So friends, we will discuss this huge discount offer in the later part of the session. So this offer is extended till 26th May. We are also providing 4-in-1 offer where you will get the 4 benefits with single subscription. Yes, Ramkumar, we will start today's session with the Article 315 to 323. So, Unacademy is providing iconic subscription. So, those aspirants pursuing their graduation or after their 12th examination planning to start their preparation for civil services, we will suggest them iconic subscription where they will get all the features of Plus course along with additional features like personal guidance, study planner, study material, expert guidance and test analysis. Yes, we are providing Plus and iconic subscriptions as our paid courses. So you can get 10% discount using referral code RBI Live. These are the combo subscriptions for 1, 2 and 3 years. So friends, we are going to start new batch from 26th May. Yes, 1 year batches, 2 year batches, NCERT batches along with like Gurukul Plus revision batch for UPSC CSE 2021 and Phoenix revision batches for UPSC CSE. So hurry up friends, as per your convenience you can join these batches from 26th May. We are also providing free test series and Unacademy combat we are conducting on every Sunday morning 11 am. So let's start today's topic where we will discuss Article 315 to 323 of Indian Constitution. So friends, these articles under the part 14th of the Constitution which discuss about the composition, appointment and removal of members along with the independence, powers and functions of the Union Public Service Commission. So basically these articles talked about the Union Public Service Commission, their functioning and other provisions. So UPSC is the central recruiting agency in our country. It is an independent constitutional body in the sense that it's been directly created by the Constitution of India. So I hope all aspirants are aware about the status of the UPSC, that is constitutional body, and we are lucky we are living in such country where the central recruiting agency like UPSC performing their role in transparent manner. So according to Article 315 of the Constitution, there shall be a permanent commission, that is Union Public Service Commission, to conduct examination to appointment candidates to different posts of Indian civil services under the government of India. So this article describes about the functions, powers and other provisions of the commission. If we will discuss about historical background of UPSC. So just have a look at that. So civil servant for the East India Company used to be nominated by the directors of the company. Yes, pre-independence. So during the British era, the civil servants for the East India Company, which used to be nominated by the directors of the company, and therefore after the nominated by the company, they trained in London and then sent to India. So initially, all civil servants from the Britain serving in India as the employees of East India Company. Now, what happened after that? Later on, there was Lord Macaulay's report of the Select Committee of British Parliament. The concept of merit-based modern civil service in India, and after that report, the civil services in India was introduced in 1854. So, the Macaulay's report recommended that patronage-based system of East India Company should be replaced by a permanent civil service which based on a merit-based system with entry through competitive examinations. So the nomination process was abolished and then the merit-based system applied for the entry into the civil services through competitive examinations. So the Civil Service Commission before independence was set up in 1854 in London, and competitive examinations were started in 1855. So initially the examinations for ICS, Indian Civil Services, were conducted only in London, and the criteria for that, the maximum age was 23 years and minimum age was 18 years. I hope now everyone aware about the recent eligibility criteria for UPSC examination. Now see, in 1855, long back before independence, the criteria for UPSC examination was the maximum age limit was 23 years and minimum age was 18 years. The syllabus was in that period, syllabus was designed such as European classics had a predominant share of marks. So the idea behind such a system too, Britishers easily can enter into the Indian civil service. So all this made it difficult to Indian candidates. Nevertheless, in 1864, yes friends, 1864, the first Indian Sri Satyendranath Tagore succeeded into the Indian Civil Service Examination. Yes, so the Sri Satyendranath Tagore, brother of Sri Rabindranath Tagore, succeed in Indian Civil Services in 1864. He is the first Indian to crack this prestigious examination in 1864. So friends, it's all about the a little bit historical background of Union Public Service Commission or the Indian Civil Services. So now, after the independence, in our constitution, there is all provisions mentioned in the article 315 to 323 of Indian Constitution, where they talked about the composition of UPSC also. Yes, the Union Public Service Commission, which consists of a chairman and other members appointed by the President of India, and the Constitution, without specifying the strength of the Commission, has left the matter to the discretion of the President, who determines its composition. So in our Constitution, there is no fixed number of members mentioned. So it's a discretion part of our President of India to finalize the total number of Union Public Service Commission. But the structure is mentioned in our Constitution, that is, chairman plus other members will handle the day-to-day administration and work of Union Public Service Commission. So usually the commission consists of 9 to 11 members, including the chairman. Yes, this is the trend from last few years. The Union Public Service Commission consists of 9 to 11 members, including the chairman. So there is no qualification are prescribed for the commission's membership, except that one of the members of the commission should be such persons who have held office at least 10 years, either under Government of India or under the government of a state. So the Constitution also authorizes the President to determine the conditions of service of the chairman and other members of the commission. Yes. So it's a composition of UPSC. So the chairman and members of the commission hold office for the term of 6 years or until attain the age of 65 years, whichever is earlier. If we are talking about tenure of the members and members of the UPSC, chairman and members of the Union Public Service Commission. So they hold office for a term of 6 years or until they attain the age of 65 years, whichever is earlier, and however they can relinquish their offices at any time by addressing their resignation to the President. If during the period they decided to resign from the office, they can submit their resignation to the President of India. And there is also provision that the chairman and members of the commission can also be removed before the expiry of their term by the President in the manner as provided in the Constitution. So there are the reasons behind that. If President found member or the chairman are not eligible to continue the office, then the President can be removed them before the expiry of their term. Now, the process of removal. So, the President can remove the chairman and any other members of the UPSC from the office under the following circumstances, like if chairman or member is adjudged and insolvent, that is, has gone bankrupt, if he engages during his term of office in any paid employment outside the duties of his office, if he is in the opinion of the President unfit to continue in office by reason of infirmity of mind or body. So, in addition to these provisions or the circumstances, the President can also remove the chairman or any other member of UPSC for misbehavior. So in this case, the President has to refer the matter to the Supreme Court for an inquiry, and if the Supreme Court upholds the cause of removal and advises so. So the Supreme Court, after the inquiry, will submit its report to the President. Then the President can remove the chairman or a member of UPSC as suggested by the Inquiry Commission of Supreme Court. So under the provisions of the Constitution, the advice tendered by the Supreme Court in this regard is binding on the President. So when the matter of misbehavior handed over to Supreme Court or referred to the Supreme Court, then the inquiry, if Supreme Court upholds the cause of removal and the advice to the President, then such advice is binding on the President, then he execute that decision. So during the course of the inquiry by the Supreme Court, the President can suspend the chairman or the member of UPSC. So the reason basically behind that, to not influence the inquiry or interference in the inquiry, so impartial inquiry purpose, the President can suspend the chairman or the member of the UPSC during the course of inquiry by the Supreme Court. Then, so when we are talking about misbehavior, the Constitution states that the chairman or any other member of UPSC is deemed to be guilty of misbehavior if he is concerned or interested in any contract or agreement made by the government, made by the government of India or the government of state, or he participates in any way in the profit of such contract or agreement, or in any benefit thereof or therefrom otherwise than a member and in common with the other members of an incorporated company. So these are the provisions for the removal of chairman and members of the UPSC. Now, independence. How the UPSC performing his duties independently from the interference of other verticals of the government. So the Constitution has made various provisions to safeguard and ensure the independent and impartial functioning of the UPSC. So the chairman or a member of the UPSC can be removed from the office by the President only in the matter and grounds of mentioned in the Constitution. Therefore, they enjoy security of tenure. Then, the conditions of service of the chairman or a member, though determined by the President, cannot be varied to his disadvantage. After his appointment, then the entire expenses, which including the salaries, allowances and pensions of the chairman and members of the UPSC are charged on the Consolidated Fund of India. Thus, they are not subject to vote of Parliament. And the chairman of UPSC, on ceasing to hold office, is not eligible for further employment in the government of India or a state. So, a member of UPSC is eligible for appointment as the chairman of UPSC or a state public service commission, but not for any other employment in the government of India or government of state. Then the provision where the chairman or a member of UPSC is not eligible for reappointment to that office, which means they are not eligible for second term. So these are the provisions to safeguard and ensure independent and impartial functioning of the UPSC to their chairman and members. Now, after independence, we'll discuss functions of the Union Public Service Commission. So friends, just have a look. Article 350, which described about public service commissions for the union and for the states. Then Article 316, which talked about appointment and term of the office of members. Article 317 describes the removal and suspension of member of a public service commission, where we have just discussed. And now we'll see the power to make regulations as to conditions of service of members and staff of the commission. Article 318. Now we will see the functions of Public Service Commission 320. Now we'll see functions of the Union Public Service Commission. So friends, the UPSC performs various functions, like it conducts examinations for appointments to the All India Services, Central Services and Public Services of the centrally administered territories. The Commission assists the states in framing and operating schemes of joint recruitment for any services for which candidates possessing special qualifications are required. So, if requested by 2 or more states to do so, then the Union Public Service Commission assists the states in framing and operating schemes of joint recruitment in those states. Then the Commission serves all or any of the needs of a state on the request of the state governor and with the approval of the President of India. Yes. Then it is consulted on the following matters related to the personal management, like all matters related to methods of recruitment to civil service and for civil posts. Then the principles to be followed in making appointments to civil services and posts, and in making promotions and transfers from one service to another. Yes. Then the suitability of candidates for appointments to civil service and posts for promotions and transfers from one service another, and appointments by transfer or transfer on deputation. Yes, to concerned departments make recommendations for promotion and request the UPSC to ratify them. Then all disciplinary matters affecting a person serving under the Government of India in a civil capacity, including memorials, petitions relating to such matters, which includes censure, that is severe disapproval, withholding of increments, that is withholding of promotions, recovery of pecuniary loss, reduction to low service or rank, that is demotion, compulsory retirement, removal from service, and dismissal from service. Then any claim of reimbursement of legal expenses which incurred by civil servant in defending legal proceedings instituted against him in respect of acts done in the execution of his office duties, and any claim for the award of a pension in respect of injuries sustained by a person while serving the government of India, and any question as to the amount of any such award. So these matters related to personal management is handled by UPSC. Then matters of temporary appointments for period exceeding to 1 year and on regularization of appointments. Then matters related to grant of extension of service and re-employment of certain retired civil servants, and then any other matter related to personal management. Yes, so all these matters handled by the Union Public Service Commission. Now, the additional functions relating to the services of the Union can be conferred on UPSC by the Parliament. So it can also place the personal system of any authority, corporate body, or public institution with the jurisdiction of the UPSC. Hence, the jurisdiction of UPSC can be extended by an act made by the Parliament. Then, the UPSC presents annually report to the President a report of its performance, and the President places this report before the both houses of Parliament along with a memorandum explaining the cases where the advice of the Commission was not accepted and the reasons for such non-acceptance. So all such cases of non-acceptance must be approved by the Appointments Committee of the Union Cabinet. So an individual ministry or department has no power to reject the advice of the UPSC. Yes, so these are the functions of UPSC. So these are the functions of Union Public Service Commission. Now we'll see limitations of the Commission. So friends, the following matters are kept outside the functional jurisdiction of the Union Public Service Commission. In other words, the UPSC is not consulted on the following matters, like while making reservations of appointments or posts in favor of any backward class of citizens, while taking into consideration the claims of scheduled caste and scheduled tribes in making appointments to services and posts. With regard to the selection for chairmanship or membership of commissions or tribunals, post of highest diplomatic nature and bulk of Group C and Group D services, and with regard to the selection for temporary or officiating appointment to a post if the person appointed is not likely to hold the post for more than a year. So these matters are not consulted with the Union Public Service Commission. Now, after these limitations, we'll discuss role of the commission. So the Constitution visualizes the UPSC to be the observer of merit system in our country, where it is concerned with the recruitment to the All India services and Central Services Group A and Group B, and advises the government when consulted on promotion and disciplinary matters. So it is not concerned with the classification of services, pay and service conditions, cadre management, cadre management, training and so on. So these matters are handled by the Department of Personnel and Training on the three departments of the Ministry of Personnel, Public Grievances and Pensions. So therefore, Union Public Service Commission is only a central recruiting agency, while Department of Personnel and Training is the central personnel agency in India. UPSC is a central recruitment agency, while the DOPT is the central personnel agency in India. So the role of UPSC is not only limited, but also recommendations made by it are only of advisory nature and hence not binding on the government. So it's up to the union government to accept or reject those advices of UPSC regarding any matter. So the only safeguard is the answerability of the government to the parliament for departing from the recommendation of the commission, and further the government can also make rules which regulate the scope of the advisory functions of UPSC. Then the emergence of Central Vigilance Commission CVC in 1964 affected the role of UPSC in disciplinary matters. So this is because both are consulted by the government while taking disciplinary actions against a civil servant. So the problem arises when the two bodies under conflicting advice. So, however, the Union Public Service Commission, being an independent constitutional body, has an edge over the CVC, which is created by an executive resolution of the Government of India and conferred a statutory status in October 2003. So, this is the role of Union Public Service Commission. Now, next is just have a recap what we have covered in Article 315 to Article 223. So Article 319 is talked about prohibition as to holding of office by members of commission on ceasing to be such members, that is the re-employment or reappointment. Then Article 320, which talked about the functions of the Union Public Service Commission or Public Service Commissions. Article 321 talked about power to extend functions of Public Service Commissions. Article 322, which describes expenses of Public Service Commissions. And Article 323, which describes reports of Public Service Commissions. So, these are the Article 315 to Article 323 in our Indian Constitution, which talked about the Union Public Service Commission, functions and power of the Commission, and other provisions. So friends, now Unacademy is providing huge discount on combo subscriptions, that is general studies and optional. So if you will go with minimum 1 or 2 year subscription, you will get huge discount, and this discounted prices or the offer is extended till 26th May. So hurry up and enroll yourself for the combo subscriptions, which will help you to boost up your preparation for general studies as well as optional subjects. Here is the 4-in-1 offer. Where you will get printed notes worth rupees 10,000, absolutely free with minimum 1 year subscription. In mega subscription offer, you will get extended validity of your subscription till next preliminary examination. And those aspirants facing financial challenges or constraints to continue their preparation, they can go with the loan facility. So Unacademy is providing loans for UPSC subscription on our platform. So you can chase your dream with Unacademy. And fourth one is the 10% discount using referral code RBI Live. So friends, this is the 4-in-1 offer. So hurry up and grab this opportunity to boost up your preparation. Now those aspirants will go with the minimum 2 years of iconic subscription. Then they're eligible, that is first 100 candidates eligible for the one-on-one personal mentoring by the top faculties. So here is the form given in the descriptions, or you can use this link. Then you can apply for the program using this link. So friends, we are going to start new batches from 26th May. So we have revision batches, 1 year batches, 2 year batches, and NCRT batches. So as per your convenience, you can start your preparation or you can start your revision with Unacademy. Yes friends, we are providing free test series for all aspirants. So you can use code RBI Live to unlock the free test where we will cover complete general studies and current affairs part, and unacademic combat. So friends, it will boost up your preparation. So we are conducting combat on every Sunday morning 11 a.m. The combat is available in Hindi and English medium. So in this combat, you can compete with other aspirants and you will get and rank. So you will get rank which will help you to understand your position in the preparation with other aspirants. And when you will participate in unacademic combat, you will get scholarship as well, which means as per your ranks, you will get scholarship. So you can enroll yourself with using code RBI Live for unacademic combat, and it's absolutely free. So there is no any charges for test series and unacademic combat. So friends, enroll yourself for this programs and let's crack it. So that's it for today's session. See you in the next series of lectures of our crash course for 2021 Inspire. Till the time you can revise what we have covered. And friends, stay home, stay safe, take care.